Hey guys, it's Ashley and I'm back with another video. Um, so I wanted to share a dream that I had and in this dream I was basically in a crowd of people. There was a crowd in front of me, but to my left there was about 4 or 5 people and to my right there was a single person. And when I looked to the left with these 4 or 5 people, they were pretty much staring at me and staring at this person to my right. And so when I turned to the right, I saw this person with like this victim slash sad face. And so I'm wondering what's going on. And then in the dream, I had taken my finger and I put my finger on this person's chest. And all of a sudden, they just started to unravel. They started to say hateful, evil things. Their face went from victim sad face to just evil face. And they were saying things like, I hate her, I hate you, you deserve to die, and things like that. And as this person was saying all these evil things, they're actively walking away into the crowd in front of me, almost like they're trying to disappear into the crowd. And as they're disappearing into the crowd, they said, I tried to hurt her, but she's too strong. Or I tried and she's too strong. And then I looked to the left of me with the group of 4 or 5 people. And the focus was really on the eyes of these people because the eyes were sad and they were teary eyed, like almost looking like they were going to cry. And then I woke up. What I gathered from the dream is that there's some of you guys out there where somebody has played the victim in a situation where they have shifted the narrative to make you look like the bad person, to make you look like you are doing evil, hurtful things. And, a lot of people like this will play the victim because it gets people to side with them. It gets people to look at this situation like, wow, this person's really doing all these things to you. I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? It makes people think like, wow, who is this evil person and why are they attacking you like this? Um, it plays on people's hearts. It plays on the emotions of people and gives these people that want to play the victim the sympathy that they crave so that they can get people on their side and get people to turn against you. And so in this dream, those 4 or 5 people with tears in their eyes, it really symbolized the fact that there's a lot of people that they have told horrible things to about you that are starting to realize that this person is actually the problem, that this person's actually hateful, that this person's actually evil, that this person's actually the one doing crazy things. And the key piece in the dream when this person was unraveling was the fact that these people were watching it. These people were actually able to see this person's mask slip, their mask dropped, and they started spewing hateful, evil things. And so these people were able to um, really witness this person be who they really are. And so a lot of these people are starting to be remorseful and ashamed because number one, they feel bamboozled by this person. They feel like they fell into a trap of believing lies about someone that clearly isn't true. And they're starting to realize that this person is a liar, that this person does not tell the truth. A lot of us, when things like this happen, we want to defend ourselves. We want to let everybody know who we really are, that this person's lying, that um, what they're saying is not true. But a lot of you have just taken it upon yourself to walk away. You didn't go back and forth. You didn't try to prove yourself. You didn't try to explain yourself. You didn't try to convince the people that this person was lying to, that what they were saying wasn't true. A lot of you just walked away. And it's very symbolic in the dream of me barely touching the person, because it just shows that you barely had to do anything. All you had to do was walk away and be your authentic self. All you had to do was walk away and be who God created you to be. And that was enough to expose this person. You didn't have to do a damn thing. This person exposed themselves. You just being you was enough. And so, as this person in the dream was actually walking away into the crowd, trying to disappear, they were saying how they had tried to hurt me, or they tried and it just didn't work. And that's because a lot of these people really did try. They tried to switch up the narrative. They tried to lie about you. They tried to get people to join their hate campaign. They tried to get people to join their lies and believe their lies. And this person has literally been pushed into hiding. That's why in the dream, this person was really going into the crowd as they were yelling, because this person, spirit has actually pushed this person into hiding, because spirit made sure to vindicate you. Spirit made sure that this person would be exposed, that this person would be found out. And with a lot of people like this, when they are found out and exposed, number one, they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to face the fact that people have found out who they really are. And so, like the cowards they are, because they like to throw stones and hide their hands, they like to do things in the dark and slither around like a snake. And so now spirit has put them or backed them into a corner where they have no choice but to hide. They've been pushed to a point of isolation where now all they can do is deal with all those unpleasant feelings that they try so desperately to escape. All those things that they try to run from, they're no longer able to run from. So spirit literally has boxed them in. These people are literally trapped in their own mind, spiritually trapped and mentally trapped. And that's never a good place to be. So I want you guys to know that, God, if he has not already, is vindicating you, will be vindicating you in the spirit. And there's nobody that can stop that. None of this can be stopped. And another thing I want to tell you guys is be very proud of yourself. Because I understand situations like this where, like I said, it makes you want to defend yourself. It makes you want to crash out. Because if it's one thing people like the chosen hate, people that are spiritual warriors, is when people are attacking our character, when people are trying to attack our reputation, because we know who we are and we know that we walk in the light and we know that we walk with God. And so when somebody is trying to attack that, we immediately get angry. We immediately get upset, because it's like, not only are they attacking us, but they're attacking our connection with spirit. They're attacking our connection with God. So it infuriates us. But I want you guys to know that you should be very proud of yourself, because you did not take the route of the crash out or trying to explain yourself or trying to prove yourself. Be proud of the fact that you just walked away, because any more time that you spent in that energy or any more time you spent on that situation would have been a waste. But that's the dream I had. I hope that I was able to really convey to you guys, what the dream was. Sometimes when you're trying to explain a dream, it can get a little difficult, but like I said, I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.